Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Monkey Island. In our last episode we gathered up a ragtag crew of misfits, so now it's time to buy a ship. I'm Stan of Stan's Previously Owned Vessels, and I had Stan on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big, little, fast, slow? You want it, I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you are happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're going to leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come take a look around. He's got a weird jacket pattern that doesn't move. So tell me, what are you interested in looking at today? It's like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I think you'll probably notice it. That spiffy blue one by your office looks nice. Of course it does. It's mine, and it's not for sale. What else can I show you? How much do you want for yours? I told you it's not for sale. Geez, you're annoying. But hey, so am I, right? What else can I show you? Hey, he said it, not me. Let me see the best ship you've got. Hey, it's nice to meet a man who appreciates quality. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. Now this is a ship fit for a king. I mean, we're talking 15 staterooms, a fireplace in every one. We're talking 2 pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. We're talking rotating ballroom. We're talking heated crow's nest. We're talking 200 feet of ocean-going decadence, and all for one low price. Speaking of price, let's talk about money. Your money. Oh, well, money is no object. Well, it is with me. How much you got? Oh, no more than 170 pieces of 8. I think we must be talking about completely different ships here. You've obviously been out of the ship market for quite some time. I doubt you're carrying enough cash on you for this transaction. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you? All I have is this rubber chicken. Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle? I already got one of those. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you? Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit. Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Sam's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing. On second thought, this may not be the ship for me. Of course it isn't. You're looking for a much bigger boat, I can tell you. Bigger? Jeez. So what else can I show you? Could I see that red one again? I knew it. I knew it. Just can't get her out of your mind, can you? Now here's a ship. That's definitely worth a second look. What kind of price range were you thinking of? Yeah, on second thought, this may not be. Okay, but I tell you, I got a feeling. You're going to leave here today with a new previously owned vessel. So what else can I show you? Something not too expensive, but built to last. Affordable quality? Hey, that's my motto. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. Ooh. Now, I can see you're a no-frills kind of guy, but I can also tell that quality means a lot to you. I mean, just look at the way you dress. Rugged, like this baby. She comes from a land far to the north, where the sea is unforgiving as the men are tough, and, hey, you wouldn't happen to be from there, would you? You just seem to have a sort of Nordic quality about you. Anyway, we're talking about a real value here. What kind of price range were you thinking of? Oh, no more than 170 pieces of 8. I'm glad this ship doesn't have ears, my friend, because if she did, she'd slap your face. I don't think you've got the cash for this transaction either. You do have some other means of payment, don't you? Yeah, if you do the rubber chicken, I'll say the same thing, so I won't bother. On second thought, this may not be the ship for me. Of course it isn't. You're looking for a much bigger boat, I can tell. Well, yeah. So what else can I show you? Could I see that Viking one again? Sure, sure. You're obviously an educated guy who wants to make an educated decision. Can't keep your eyes off her, can you? What kind of price range were you thinking of? I'll take a thought. Okay, but I got 5 other guys coming to look at this baby today. Don't count on it being here if you change your mind. So what else can I show you? I really don't have that much to spend. Understatement. Have no fear. Every ship I sell is a bargain. But if you're looking for a real steal, I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. This here's the famous Sea Monkey, the only ship ever to make it to Monkey Island, and come back with anyone aboard left alive. Or should I say, anything. You see, the previous owners of this ship were two adventurous pirates. They set off like many before to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island. And, like many before, they disappeared forever. Their fate a mystery, almost as mysterious as how this ship returned to Melee Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps. Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean. Oh, shut up. It makes a good story. Anyway, this baby's mine now. That is, until someone makes me an offer. What kind of price range were you thinking of? Yeah, this ship is actually the one that the men of low moral fiber back in town were talking about, and they said it was the first time someone got the better of Stan in a deal, so... Anyway. Oh, no more than 170 pieces of 8. Look, this is a very reasonably priced ship, but not that reasonable. I don't think you've got the cash for this transaction either. You do have some other means of payment, don't you? Yeah, same thing with the rubber chicken. On second thought, this may not be the ship for me. Well, heck, I can understand that. Nothing wrong with being indecisive, even if it is a waste of my time. So what else can I show you? Could I see that cheap one again? Sure, no problemo. After all, I've got nothing better to do than haul my butt up and down this dock showing guys like you the same ships over and over again all day long. Hard to stay away from a good mystery, isn't it? Now, how much would you like to spend? Yeah, alright. On second thought, this may not be the ship for me. Well, heck, I can understand that. Nothing wrong with being indecisive, even if it is a waste of my time. So what else can I show you? Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more. Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. Bye now. Yeah, well, now that we know that we can get credit from the storekeeper, that's what we have to do, because we can't buy... Oh, I forgot to give you my card. And here's something else to remember me by. A compass? An extra strong magnetic compass with your picture on it. That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back, but I can't guarantee that any of these ships will. Right. They're moving fast today. Yes, sir, you can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back. Alright, I'll go ahead and skip to the Swordmaster. Okay, I meant the storekeeper, not the Swordmaster. Yeah, anyway. Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. Nice to see you too, sir. What do you want? I'm interested in procuring a note of credit. You are you? Got a job? Yes, of course I do. All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out. Okay, now you want to watch this part very closely. You want to watch the handle on the safe. Bottom left, bottom left. Yeah, it's one of those safes with a gigantic handle as the combination lock. So, yeah. Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was? Okay, here's some fun things. You can only use one at a time, and then like he won't accept any of these, and then he'll put the note back, and you have to find a way to get him out of the store, and then you can go steal it. So I'll just tell you what he says here. He says nothing like being honest, but I'm not going to give you credit without a job. Here he says he's never seen a clean ship over at Stan's. Here he says, where's your funny outfit and weird accent, or something like that. Yeah, I don't think I gave them accents, but that's my fault, not the game's. Here he says the cook waits his own tables, and I'm going to go with mostly the truth. I'm a grog-swilling, foul-smelling pirate. Foul-smelling, yes. Grog-swilling, maybe. But a pirate, don't make me laugh. Come back when you've got some tattoos or a peg leg, or at least an eye patch, for crying out loud. Alright, so now if we missed it before, now's another chance to watch the combination. Down, left, alright. Pretty easy. It's randomized, so it's going to be different for every game. Now, if only we could think of an excuse to get him to leave. What else do you want? I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island. Look, I told you, she doesn't want to see you. Maybe if you asked her again? I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything. Yeah, I actually tried to follow him, but he disappears. And if you go all the way to the Swordmaster, she's not there. Because, yeah, at this point, you've already beaten her, so... Okay, anyway, how this works is you have to push and pull it. Pulling makes it go counterclockwise, and pushing makes it go clockwise. And I mean, it's fine when it's on top here. That makes sense. You know, pull goes this way, push goes this way, but it stays the same no matter where it is. So you just got to keep that in mind. Anyway, fortunately, it's just going there and back again. So anyway, pull again. Okay, now it's on the bottom. Now we change it to shove, or push. Yeah, the keyboard shortcuts for these two are S for shove and Y for pull, or Y for yank, because it's pull, because pickup has the P. Anyway, where was I? Push handle, yeah. See, now there, it's like you're pulling it, but you have to push it in order to make it go the right direction. Anyway, and now we yank it. And shove it. There's nothing in here but this note. Oh, I forgot to look at Stan stuff too. Look at business cards. Stan's previously owned vessels. I won't shut up until I've made you a deal. Stan. Magnetic compass. When you set sail for good value, all winds blow towards Stan's. Warning, contains strong magnet which may interfere with other navigational equipment. Yeah, instead of pointing north, it points at Stan's. Nice. I, the good and honorable storekeeper, do hereby take liability for the debts of the bearer of this note for any amount up to 5,000 pieces of 8. Alright, so we have 5,000 pieces of 8 to spend on a ship. Nice. And in fact, I'll skip ahead there. See you in a bit. Alright, let's go buy a ship with credit. Howdy! Great to see you again. I knew you'd come back. Everybody does. You know why they come back? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come take a look around. So what else can I show you? Could I see that red one again? Why not? I got all day. Walk this way. Now here's a ship that's definitely worth a second look. Just how much were you looking to spend today? I got credit from the storekeeper. Will you take it? I'd love to. I really would. I usually do. But not for the amount this baby's going to run you. Maybe one of the other ships would be more in your price range. So what else can I show you? Okay, he'll say the same thing for the Viking ship. So the only ship we can buy is the cheap one. Could I see that cheap one again? Why not? I got all day. Walk this way. Hard to stay away from a good mystery, isn't it? What kind of price range were you thinking of? I got credit from the storekeeper. Will you take it? Hey, of course. Your credit's always good at Stan's. It doesn't matter if you had credit problems in the past. Divorce, bankruptcy, chronic gambling mishaps. I mean, who am I to judge, right? If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with a steady income, right? Right. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? I know you want it, you know you want it, and I know that you know that I want to sell it, so... Well, what do you think it's worth? You could sail this puppy away today for just 10,000 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you? That sounds like twice what I got, sir. Alright, this is going to take some negotiating, so I'll save that for the next video. Later.